All right, Vic. Now hear me out.
Go on.
I got a question for you, my guy. Question: would you rather never receive a gift ever again, or give every family member a sex toy this Christmas?
Every family member,
Every family
like
member.
immediate family,
Yes.
not like my second cousin twice removed.
Let's just do it. Let's just do immediate family.
Ooh.
Ooh. Are we counting? Let's exclude the kids.
I was literally thinking about that right now. Not my nephew.
You're
Barely two.
Hey, Luke.
Open when you're 18. Okay, so everyone. So wait, like sister-in-law and everything.
I thought we were doing just immediate. Yes, sister-in-law.
Okay.
I guess technically should be kind of immediate.
Ooh. Or never receive a gift ever again.
Ever again.
Like,
But you
just for
don't-
Christmas?
Yes.
Or so I still get birthday
Well,
gifts?
It says never receive a gift ever again. So
I feel like it's just a Christmas gift, though, right?
I feel like you can never receive a gift ever again.
Like Valentine's Day, birthday.
Never get a gift.
Never.
Or you can just do this one time and get everybody a sex toy.
Can I tell them?
No.
I'm like, hey, just so y'all know.
I didn't have a choice but to do this. No, you don't get to do that.
Ooh. I feel like I have to give out sex toys.
You would like gifts that much?
Yes.
I want my gift.
For like a whole, like never ever receive a gift ever again.
Ever again.
I just feel like,
The cost, the risk.
yeah, it'd be
is-
like one embarrassing Christmas.
What would you get your mom?
Where you think I already have this planned out? Like,
I was just
I'll give my
saying.
mom this exact.
That's one of the weird ones. Like, what do you get your parents?
I know. Probably give them like a. Can I combine the gifts?
Here, mom, here's some handcuffs.
And some pills or something. I don't know.
Here's some sex pills I found at a drugstore.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like too exotic. I mean, vulgar, right?
No, it's a sex toy. I don't know exactly. Like, can you buy pills if it's a sex toy?
That's what I was thinking. Like, I was thinking like lotion and stuff, but that's not really a sex toy.
Yeah, I don't think that's considered a toy.
I just buy them like a swing or something. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, but look, I feel like sex toys are kind of expensive.
They are pretty expensive.
So it's like that's a lot of money too.
I said they're kind of expensive. Like, I'd be out here buying them. But I just assume.
Like
honestly,
every payday.
every payday, got to go buy another one.
Oof. But yeah, honestly, I feel like I have to go with sex toys.
For me, I feel like I'm leaning towards the same direction you are. But honestly, like, I think I've gotten to that age now where getting gifts is not that big of a deal. Like, I don't mind giving more. Sometimes simple stuff to me is good. Like, you saying happy birthday or Merry Christmas, I'm fine with that. And I think I've grown to just be like, that's okay. So, like, not to ever get a gift again, as much as that, like, I think kind of takes away from like the surprise factor of things and stuff like that. I don't think I would necessarily be horrified if I never had to do it again. But at the same time, I think the sex toys is just, I think would be funny. And like, you know, getting my mom some crazy shit that she would be like, really, you got me this? All right. You know, giving my brother some stuff. Here, brother, here's the Super Sucker 5000 or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'll probably do the sex toys too, and I think I'll just see it being funny.
Yeah, I can see that.
It'll be more awkward me going and buying it than giving it for some reason.
Would you buy them all at one time?
That'd be hilarious, probably.
No, but I mean, I feel you on the whole, like, you prefer giving than receiving.
Yeah.
But still, I still feel like never to receive a gift ever again is like a far stretch.
It'd be like they'll tell you. It's like they tell you before they give it to you. It's no longer a gift.
Oh, I never thought about that.
It's like, hey, Vic, I got you a PlayStation 5. Now it's not a gift anymore. It's just like, I got it for you. Would that be technically still considered a gift?
I think so. It doesn't have to, because the
If
gift
they're
doesn't have
giving
to be a
it
surprise.
giving
Yeah,
it to you.
yeah.
Oh,
Gift
well,
don't have
never
to be a
mind.
surprise.
I take that back then.
But yeah, I mean, it's just sex toys. I mean, maybe it helps them out. Maybe
It would brighten up their, you know, lighten
maybe
up
it's
their
like
sex life.
low key. They're like, they wanted it, but
That'd be hilarious. They always wanted it, but they never just wanted to get it from themselves. Like,
Yeah.
Like, oh man, how did he know?
So it wouldn't be the end of the world.
It definitely wouldn't be.
Yeah, so.
But you gotta answer here, you guys. Or rather, give out sex toys, I guess.
So on our next giveaway,
I'm dead. But anyways, are you ready to hop into this podcast?
Yeah. Comment down below what you guys would do.
Yeah, sure.
Comment section right here. But yeah, let's do this.
Bet. All right, getting the podcast started in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris,
And it's Vic.
and welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 37, and welcome.
37?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What did you think it was?
I really thought it was 36.
Now, last week is 36, bro. Look, Vic, I get shit together.
Proceed.
We be drinking too much. But thank you guys for joining us and tuning into our podcast. Vic, you want to give us some updates with your week?
Yeah. Thursday, watched the Cowboys win finally.
Yes.
It was low key, like, still a little rough to watch.
Yes, it was a very lackluster win for me.
Something's off with them.
It's very
But
lackluster.
honestly, as long as they make it to the playoffs and figure it out by that time, that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I don't know. Our defense looking good though.
I do
Michael
think it's looking
Parsons.
great.
Someone give me his jersey. That's all I'm gonna say.
I do want a Michael Parsons jersey myself. But yeah, that's okay. Continue.
Friday, our friend Allie, who was on the recent podcast, she got a new apartment, so we had like a little PowerPoint night as like a little housewarming get together. And basically, what the PowerPoint night is like, you randomly choose a topic that you want to do a PowerPoint about. It could be like anything you want. You can like, for instance, I did.
Oh, his was funny.
How do dinosaurs have sex, or do they?
It's a good question.
It's a good question.
And we learned a lot.
You know?
We learned a lot and nothing at the same time. It's weird.
I know. Low-key,
So, like at the end, it's kind of like, okay, what do you know? Nothing.
I didn't want to go like too far into it, but like,
I don't know. It was pretty funny though.
Yeah, I think you appreciate it. But yeah, that was pretty fun. So we did that. Saturday, I didn't do much. Sunday, my brother came over early in the morning just so we can play this card game from Game of Thrones. Nerds, nerds do what nerds do, which was pretty fun. That game ended up taking like 2.5 hours.
Hey, how early did he come?
He came like at 10, ended about 12:20, and then we went to softball practice. So
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, we had softball practice. That was about it for Sunday. And then Monday, I watched my second favorite team, the Buffalo Bills, play.
You watched them lose, you mean?
Now we'll talk about it.
To the infamous Patriots. They're doing
Bro,
amazing.
could you imagine? You really think like the Patriots on the rise again?
I think so.
Like Tom Brady 2.0?
I don't know, but Mac Jones is doing his thing. And
He is doing
he's
his thing.
down there in New England.
So, did you hear about, because you know how Tom Brady has the TB12 trademark?
Yeah.
Mac Jones is trying to do MJ10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's trying to trademark it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But anyways, besides that, that's beyond the point. Last update, your boy got his car back.
Hey.
Hey.
That boy rolling. Finally.
Tell me why, though. I get the car back yesterday, and today I have to take some packages to the post office. And usually, I put them on passenger side.
Yeah.
My passenger side door don't open now.
What the fuck?
But it's good. I know they fucked it up because they obviously took off the panel to fix the window.
Yeah.
So I think they just like the little switch, unlocks and locks is like it's like loose, and so I guess like it doesn't connect to something. So I just have to take it back. But I definitely know it was their fault. They fucked it up.
Man, hopefully they can fix that in that day and not just leave your car for another week.
Yeah, I imagine it's a quick fix, and they should like fix it quicker because it's their fault. So
Very true.
But you know how they are. But besides that, that's all I have. What about you?
My update for you guys is that guess what? On Wednesday was mine and Kayla's 2nd year anniversary. We've been officially together for 2 years. 2 long years. Honestly, it's weird because like the 2 years it felt like it went by, but at the same time, it feels like we've been together a lot longer.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really feels like me and Kayla have been together for a minute now, and it's just been 2 years. A lot has happened. We have gone through COVID together. Just a lot of craziness. But yes, it's our 2 year together, and happy anniversary to her. And
congratulations to both of you.
Appreciate it. But yes, so on Wednesday we went to this place called True Kitchen and Cocktails, or it's called Kitchen Cocktails in Dallas. It's a pretty famous place for. I don't know if you guys ever heard about this place in Dallas that got in trouble for their manager cussing out some of his customers because they were like dancing on tables and stuff. You ever heard about that?
No, I have not.
Well, it happened at that place. But
is that why I went, or y'all just like?
No, we went because we heard really good things about it. Like the reviews and stuff were really good. We got there. We waited forever, man. It took us about like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours to even sit down and eat.
Oof.
But when we got the food was amazing. It was almost like shit. The wait was worth it because it was just that good. And it's one of those places that have a small menu. Like they have like a couple of things you can order from, but it's like they specialize in that stuff. So it was worth it. It was definitely worth it.
That's good.
Yeah. And then on Thursday we watched the Saints and Cowboys game here. Like Vic said, that was kind of, for me, it was very treacherous. I had a lot of pissed off moments because it was just like, why are we struggling against this deflated team? This team, like, they're hurting. They had a hurt quarterback.
Why is the third string quarterback running all over us?
Yes.
He jumped over us too.
And I was like, I can see it. I was like, I know he's gonna run because he can't throw. So he has a fucked up finger. Like, he can't do anything. You have to rush the quarterback, or at least get ready for the run. Because he throws in the air. Shit, what did he do? Throw 4 interceptions? 4 interceptions. And what do we have to answer for it? 27 points. 4 interceptions should have put you at least in the 40s. Facts. And it's just like, it could have been so much better. But hopefully, with the Redskins coming up, we can, or sorry, not Redskins, with the Washington team.
Canceled.
With Washington coming up, hopefully we can stop their little winning streak because they have been winning. I think they're like 4 games in a row.
People are hyping them up too much.
I don't know, man. They're actually pretty fucking good. But they beat the team that we lost to.
I know, but that's not the point.
But yes, looking forward to that game coming up this Sunday. And Friday, like Vic said, we went to Allie's home warming party. Vic did his topic, and my topic was roasting 101.
Very informative.
And I taught them how to roast people the correct way. And so that was fun. Sunday, me and Kelly just chilled, and then we went out to eat with some family, my mom, her mom, and my aunt, and my little niece. Not really niece, my little cousin. Sorry. And we went to go see Christmas lights after that. So that was pretty cool. Went out to Arlington. They have like this little area where they're kind of known for their lights. Mm-hmm. And we went around and just looked at lights. So that's pretty cute, I guess.
How adorable.
Yes. And then Sunday, we went to softball practice. And then after that, we went to a Christmas party that Kayla was invited to, and I tagged along. Christmas party was actually pretty cool. This house that we went to was crazy. Like, when I say Christmas, bro, this mug was like Christmas on crack. They had Christmas decorations everywhere. I wish I had like pictures of it, because like every little room was decorated for Christmas. They had pictures of like, it was just ridiculous. They had decorations in the backyard, in the front yard, upstairs, and all the rooms. Oh man, it was crazy. And they still had more decorations.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, people go all out sometimes.
Yeah, but I won't. Electricity
bill.
I love Christmas, but man, the amount of work that they put into that house, I could never. I love Christmas, but not to that extent. It was almost too much. You know, there is a thing call it too much of a good thing is a bad thing, and it was getting to the very brink of that. It was just very almost cluttered.
Yeah, I've seen a couple like that.
Yeah. So that was my weekend, and then now we're here.
Well, good to know.
Yeah. That's our updates. I guess we're gonna get into our giveaway.
Right? Let's do it. Yeah.
So last week we had our first week's giveaway. And we had our first week's challenge. Sorry, and the challenge was to post or repost our Instagram, our podcast to either Instagram or wherever you want to post it and share it and add us to it. We had only 3 people. Surprisingly, only 3 people participated. So we're people of our words. We got a gift for them, and we're gonna roll for it. So let's bring out the gift first, right?
Yeah. So show people the gift. Show people what they're missing out on.
So this gift for last week was a movie themed gift. So if you guys didn't participate, this is what you're missing out on. It has everything in there. It got a little popcorn basket, and it has some popcorn in here, some candies, some little treats and stuff. And yeah, somebody's gonna be winning this. So
hey, it could have been you.
It could have been you. So
now we're about to find out.
Hopefully you guys get into this week's challenge, and you can win something next week.
But yeah, now we're about to find out who it is.
We had 3 people in the drawing.
So live on camera. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys see that very well. But we have Faustino. We have Angelique. And Patrick. Hey. So we're about to roll right now, our spin. And you guys get to see. And the winner is Patrick.
Hey.
Well, congratulations. If y'all don't know, Patrick is my brother. And you have won the first week of giving.
Yeah, so make sure, if you want to be part of the next gift, make sure to comment on our next YouTube video.
Yep, that is the challenge for this week's.
Simple one. All you gotta do is comment, and you'll be in the drawing.
Yep, it's that simple. And surprisingly, we didn't have anybody comment on the last one, and I think that was actually an option, was to just screenshot it and put it in the comments, but nobody did it. But that's okay. Hopefully, you guys are a little inspired by the gift that we've given.
Yeah, they only get better as each week goes on. It's a better gift.
Yep.
So
if this is the first gift, just imagine what the second gift's gonna be. You want to miss out? Hey, we have 3 people this time. If it's 3 people next time, guess what? They're gonna be the same people who are gonna go for this gift, the next gift. So, hey,
it's the season of giving. Let us give to you.
Exactly. But you also have to give to us. But other than that, you ready to get into this podcast?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do these stories.
Bet. Let's get into this podcast.
Yeah, no, as
we're not already talking about the podcast. But go ahead and get into the first story, bro.
Yeah, so our first story takes us to one of my favorite stories, at least. Dollar Tree.
Mine too.
They are throwing away those green everything $1 signs at the store.
Say some hoes.
The chain said last week that they will permanently raise prices by 25% on the majority of its products.
You know what 25% of the dollar is? That's 25 cents, you guys. Inflation.
Inflation, bro. Inflation. Dollar Tree has already made the change at some stores and will roll out the new price to all of its nearly 8,000 U.S. stores by the first quarter of the next year. In addition to new signs at stores alerting customers of the change, Dollar Tree will run advertisement that and train store staff on how to handle customers' confusion about why prices aren't $1 anymore. So yeah, Dollar Tree is no longer Dollar Tree.
It's $1.25 tree. It's $1 sometimes. They need to put that. That needs to be the new sign. It's $1 sometimes.
Yeah, because like they also have that Dollar Tree Plus section. You see?
Yeah, I've seen that where they like have like $2 like $5 items and stuff.
Yeah, which I mean, honestly, I'm not complaining about that section.
Yeah,
because Five Below kind of does that too. It's like Five Beyond or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this?
As much as I hate it, I understand it. And I think that's kind of the biggest thing that we have to like realize. They've been doing this for like what 35 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So they've been keeping it $1 for that long, and I can only imagine how much things have probably gone up on their end as far as like purchasing and stuff like that. And it's like, dang, we're still trying to keep this $1 and 25 cents. I can see it just being like, well, it's just 25 cents. It's not gonna hurt nobody. It makes a difference.
Yeah, it adds up.
It definitely adds up. But as far as the economy is getting, I want to say worse. I don't know if you want to say better or worse, but that's a whole nother ordeal of things. But cost of living is going up for sure, and things are raising, and they're like, hey, we can't stay behind the line too long, so let's go.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, like if they didn't raise the prices, then it might lead towards like going out of business or something like that. And I would prefer them to raise the price than to lower the quality of their items.
Very true.
So, I mean, I understand where they're coming from.
And it's just 25 cents, and I think I like the fact that they are giving other options of like the $3 or $5 items. So it's not just that Dollar Tree stuff anymore. They do have fresh food and stuff too. If you didn't never notice that, they
have some good stuff for their price. So
yeah, and just for it to be $1 for this long, I can understand.
But this always like reminds me of like Family Dollar and Dollar General. I always hated those names because it's not $1. You go in there, it's just regular ass store.
Yeah.
It's like, why you have $1 in your name? I feel like it's kind of misleading. Because as a kid, I really thought it was like just $1.
I got $1. And they'd be like, it's $1.07.
Starts crying. No, but that's how I feel about it. I mean, there's not much you can do. They're just adapting to the world. Yeah. Can't really blame them.
They do need to make signs though, because I went to Dollar Tree the other day and their shit was $1.25, and I really didn't know.
And I was no signs up in there?
Nah, I didn't see no signs that said $1.25. They didn't say like, yeah, we're charging $1.25. It was just like, yeah, buy it if you want to.
Speaking about signs, this is a little off topic, but I forgot to mention in my update. I went to Subway over the weekend and they had a sign that says our tuna is real.
I'm dead.
It's kind of small. Like they want people to see it, but they don't want people to like see it at the same time. If that makes sense.
That's kind of funny, Hacky.
Yeah, I was like, well,
our tuna is kind of real. It's like it's real and in small print. It's kind of.
But yeah, that's all I had to say. But yeah, so if you go to Dollar Tree anytime soon,
it's gonna be $1.25.
Have $1.25, not just $1.
Which means you need to have like $1.30, 32.
Oh yeah, Uncle Sam.
He wants his money too.
He wants his money. But Dollar Tree still remains one of my favorite stores for sure.
Yeah, I'd still be there.
We're going from one store to the next store. Everyone's other favorite store. Walmart.
Wally World. Wally
also
World.
has I feel like they have everything as well. I feel like you talked about that.
Wally World.
You good? So yeah, Walmart pulls a foul-mouthed toy cactus that sings about drugs.
Now, why would they do such a thing?
Shit, I was about to go buy that shit real quick. So a singing and dancing toy cactus is in the process of being removed from Walmart's website. In the process, like, how long does it take to remove it?
That's a good question.
But after the discovery was made that one of the songs featured reference to drugs as well as a few obscenities. Word. So how did this foul-mouthed plant manage to make it onto the website in the first place? Because the song was not in English; it was Polish.
Is it Polish?
Polish.
Is it not Polish?
Hey, look, I had a couple beers already.
It's spelled the same as Polish, so I can understand that. But
English it's a weird language, guys. So yeah, Anita Tanner bought the cactus on Walmart's website, thinking it would be the perfect Christmas gift for her granddaughter. Instead, Tanner, who is Polish, was shocked. Polish was shocked to discover that the cactus was singing a song from a Polish rapper where he talks about 5 grams of cocaine. Polish rapper where he talks about being on 5 grams of cocaine. Look,
oh my God,
old habits die hard. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that's Poland and not Poland. Okay.
So yeah, she requested a refund from Walmart, which seemed pretty reasonable. And she also hoped that the toy will not be sold anymore.
Why not?
So, so do you think Walmart should have removed the story or just kept
Probably.
it?
I definitely think they probably should remove it. If anything, they need to just change the voice on the toy.
Yeah, I wonder how that like ended up being on him. Like,
Yeah, well, I heard they took the song from some guy.
yeah, and the guy didn't even know about it.
Yeah, he didn't even know about it. So he's like trying to sue them for his song back, and it's just like you just saw a guy who was like, oh, I like that. I'm putting on this toy cactus.
I wonder if like if the person just like kind of like the beat of it and just put it on there.
It was like, oh, that's catchy.
Yeah, not knowing what it actually said.
That man's talking about drugs.
Hey,
Would you buy your kid this?
I mean, the cactus is cute. Dances and shit.
It's a pretty cool cactus.
But I mean,
besides just singing about cocaine and stuff, it's not like we speak in Polish, so it's like, who cares?
Right.
I don't say who cares, but like, yeah, I don't know. I
probably
probably
it's not that big of a deal. Like if I had it, and then I found out about this, it's not like I'm like, oh,
yeah,
gotta take that shit back.
I probably would have returned it because it doesn't speak English.
Well, I think it does. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I wasn't sure if it had like different settings on it, but
I think it just was like, it's just not English.
But so how many people would actually buy this though if it doesn't speak English? You know,
shit, it was a singing, dancing cactus. I feel like a lot of people still bought it.
Yeah, probably. Like
it's just unknown, like not knowingly knowing that it's saying these things about drugs and stuff.
That's how I feel whenever I'm listening to like Spanish music. Like, I have no idea what they're talking about, but this whole Bob.
Smack, and it's like they're talking about they're being very depressed, and it's like this shit smack, and they're like,
"Hey, turn this shit up. That's my song." All my other friends are crying and shit. No, but yeah. So we have this. If you have this cactus, just know what it sings.
Shit, if you have a toy that talks, understand what it's saying. I didn't think I had to say that, but hey, obviously. But moving on to our next story. So our next story has to do with a person you guys haven't heard too much about lately, and this is Wyclef Jean. Damn, what's that song he sings? It's 911. Someone please call 911. There's a man who's been shot down. That guy. So he actually went to we get another song.
Nope. Wait, could you sing it one more time?
No.
Okay.
I feel like I did a good job with that time, and I'm not gonna do it again. So Wyclef Jean, he's a Haitian rapper. He's 52 years old, and he is known for being part of his hip hop genres of the Fugees, and he somehow ended up with the Land Rover CEO on his shoulders. Now, why is this man on his shoulders? Why is the CEO on his shoulders? The world may never know.
I feel like the world needs more CEOs like this. You know, just like vibing with
I guess so.
Yeah, like I don't know.
I guess. So the moment Haitian rapper Wyclef Jean dropped the Land Rover, the Land Rover CEO on his head after carrying him on his shoulders at a rowdy after party was captured on video. Jean on Tuesday attended a Land Rover leadership summer after party, an event where Jaguar Land Rover North America announced its new products. He was hired as an entertainment for the Tuesday event. In the video obtained by TMZ, it shows the CEO and the president of Jaguar Land Rover North America sitting on Jean's shoulders. This man is 56 years old, sitting on a
grown man's shoulders.
56 years old, sitting on a 52-year-old man's shoulders.
I feel like he can't get mad. Like, he should have seen the shit coming.
He definitely should have seen it coming. So, it is unclear why the luxury car CEO climbed to the rapper's shoulders, but he smiled once settled there. Jean, wearing orange sweater and white sunglasses in the video, standing calmly with the man on his shoulders, arms spread out wide. This man was on his shoulders, and he was like happy and shit.
Oh, he wasn't even like holding him and shit?
Well, he was holding him. He had his hands out like this, and Wyclef had his hands holding his hands. So they both had their hands kind of like that. But Wyclef spins around, showing off his strength, and then seems to lose his balance. And guess what? That man falls to the floor. So I feel like the reason this man fell on his head is because as he was falling, Wyclef was still holding his hands. So he didn't have nothing to stop himself. He was just like, which it sucks.
I mean, he was probably like trying to get his balance real quick or something, but it was too late.
I feel like it's one of those things where you're just trying to catch that person too. You're like, yeah, I'm trying to make sure
like you know it's coming. You're trying to like prevent anything from.
Well, you know, they're no longer going to hire him to perform anymore.
You're like, you're fired. No, but like I said, I feel like if he has like relationship with him, I don't think it should be a big of an issue. Like,
I agree.
You're on this man's shoulders. It was obviously an accident.
I don't think any white man should be on a black man's shoulders.
And you heard it here first.
Just saying. The last thing we need is I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But shortly after the man fell on the ground and hit his head, he left. And that's kind of it. They didn't say anything about like I think he's okay. He's fine.
Yeah, I think it was like a minor injury.
Yeah, but he'll be okay. The CEO is still here, CEOing.
So hey,
you live and you learn. Don't be climbing on grown men's shoulders.
Hey, that's how you party, bro.
Hey man, let me get on your shoulders. I feel like I really wanted that conversation that went on with them too. Like, hey man, you should just let me get on your shoulders. Like he was like, hey man, you should let me put you on my shoulders.
I don't know. Could you like?
There's
obviously alcohol involved. We can assume that for sure.
Assumptions get people killed. Just saying.
You ain't wrong though. You ain't wrong.
But nonetheless.
But moving on to our next story, I guess.
Yes, so.
Let's talk about AirPods.
Yeah, let's talk about
Team Apple, bro. Team Apple.
This is Team Apple for you. Go ahead and read that story. Man.
Wait, I take that back.
This is Apple's usage.
So a woman swallows AirPods instead of painkillers, and then records the audio from the stomach. So a TikTok user has shared how she mistook one of her AirPods for ibuprofen and accidentally swallowed it. She was
Apple people.
She basically explained she was crawling into bed, had ibuprofen in her right hand, and her AirPod in her left hand. And then, she did the whole throw the pill in your mouth, swallow it, and you think you're good. And then you look in the other hand, it's like, oh shit. This is the ibuprofen. Where'd my AirPod go? So she tried puking it up and just wouldn't come back up. And then it did come out through the normal course of events. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
She pooped it out eventually.
And then separately, she also revealed in a separate video that she swallowed the AirPod while it was still connected to her iPhone while she was making a call. So like she could like hear her stomach, like an in-depth hearing of your stomach, I guess. Like
it's fucking weird.
So
she should use the Find My headphone.
Well, she knew what it was. I'll find it like you can track it down as it going through your body.
I don't know if it's that in depth. I think it literally just give you a location. Like, hey, this is where this is.
But could you imagine? How would you like?
No, I can't.
You think she? You think she like threw it away, or she kept it after it came back out?
I don't know. I wonder if she was like checking her stool just to see if she can.
See if it was in there.
Yeah, see if it's in there and like get it out. I wonder if she fetched it out.
She probably did. I mean,
ugh. How the fuck do you mistake ibuprofen for headphones? Are your headphones for ibuprofen?
How big is the pill you taking, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, speaking of pills, You know who has a horrible time trying to fucking swallow pills? This guy.
Hey,
Oh man,
I've gotten better. I gotten a lot better.
Yo, when I first found out this motherfucker couldn't swallow pills, that shit was hilarious. He like literally died trying to fucking swallow a pill.
It's because I didn't take medicine growing up. Because I let my immune system do its work.
Now you need them. See, that's what happens when you get older.
No, I had to figure out how to swallow pills whenever I got stripped up, and those are amoxicillin pills, bro. Them hoes fat.
That shit's so funny. But back to this. So this dumb bitch decided to swallow some headphones.
What did you decide? She accidentally swallowed them.
She decided. She decided, and then it was like, oh, maybe I gotta make up a story. Tell Team Z.
I couldn't even, bro. Those AirPods ain't cheap either.
Somebody needs to know.
So, I guess at least you got it back.
Yeah, I guess so. Do you have AirPods?
No. So
What? You don't?
No.
Oh, that's crazy.
I need some.
You literally got everything. Like I feel like
Watch.
Apple.
I want AirPods.
You should get them. They're like on sale.
You should get them for me. They're on sale, bro. No, I mean it would be very convenient because right now I'm still using like the wired headphones.
Why? Who uses those? It's like it's. I doubt you have an ear jack or headphone jack.
What has like the little Apple one? Yeah, it's stuff.
I bet. I fucking bet it's stuff.
Going to the gym and everything. Someone get this man some AirPods.
No comment.
I promise I won't swallow them. So,
well,
there's that.
If you did, I'd be like, well, you are an Apple user. But anyways, you want me to do this? Sure. Anyways, moving on to people. This next story has to do with a man and actually a CNN host, where a CNN host, Scott Galloway, says that he would rather give his kids Jack Daniels and weed than Instagram.
Hey, I would love to be his kids.
Damn, really? Nah. So remember that Instagram's parent company, Facebook, has been under scrutiny for the last few months over allegations the company found out that Instagram is detrimental to the mental health of teenagers, leading to the company to change its name to Metaverse. On Friday morning, December 3rd, CNN published a video entitled Galloway, I'd rather give my kids Jack Daniels and weed instead of Instagram. In the video, Scott Galloway tells CNN Brianna, how you say that, Kyler, he'd rather give his kids alcoholic drinks, Jack Daniels, and cannabis, also known as weed, than Instagram counts. So Scott Galloway talks about tech and business, and I don't know, Vic.
So, how do you feel about like Instagram and stuff? You think it's like safe for kids, or what age do you think is appropriate?
I don't know. I definitely don't think. I feel like you have to be at least. I feel like I want to say 13. I don't know why that's the age I'm thinking. Maybe because like teenager. And you're finally. See, I feel like that's the first time we actually been introduced to like MySpace and stuff, and I think we're pretty well versed. I don't know. I can see the issue with social media in general, just for the fact that people are becoming. This is like lifestyle almost, a lifestyle change.
This is a lifestyle change,
and it's like it's to that point where if you ever go into a room full of people, like 90% of those people are going to be on their phone, looking at Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook,
Twitter,
TikTok, all those things. Shaq can barely catch Vic without his TikTok. But
follow me on TikTok.
But it is one of those things that it's just very like it's almost toxic.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see why he would be like, I'd rather do this, but I don't think fixing a problem with the problem is a solution.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, I forgot about that. We over here giving him Jack Daniels and weed.
You can't fix smoking with drinking and it'd be like problem solved. It's just not how that works. So I think I get the comment, but I think he could have said it better.
Yeah, I feel like he's also kind of exaggerating to a point, but still, like, like the way I kind of see social media in a way is I feel like obviously you can use it as like a platform and you can like use it kind of as a tool, but it can be also used like it can like consume your life and like overtake it and like try to get validation from people on the internet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get where he's coming from, but like you said, you can't really fix a bad situation with another one. Just over here giving your kids shots and stuff. But
it's to me, it's like one of those things that when you start, when you get into this whole realm of social media, you start to be I don't want to say overwhelmed, but like you start to be so consumed by everything as far as like what you post, and you start very, very self-aware about, man, what people think of me and what can I post, what are people going to say? And it's just like, it's very mentally wise, it's fucking with us.
And then you also like comparing yourself to other people, like, oh, this person is getting engaged. Oh, this couple's buying a house. This person just got a new car, and I'm over here. What have I done and stuff? And it's like, it's very, it's be safe out there.
It's pretty toxic, honestly.
It can be very toxic.
And which, and then that comes to the other line of social media as far as like, who are people? You aren't what you show a lot of times. A lot of people show.
That's another fact.
Yeah, a lot of people show the happiest parts of their life, or they feel like it's the happiest because they want people to be like, feel like, oh, I'm better than you, so because I'm doing these things. When honestly, a lot of times these guys are women, could be very just miserable.
Yeah, like no, people aren't gonna post the bad part. They're not gonna be like tweet out something like depressing. Like,
well, some people will.
Some people do, and then the sad thing about that too, some people do it for attention when some people are actually like going through stuff. So it's like hard to tell. And social
media is something.
It's something. It's so kind of back to the first question I asked you about like what age. I honestly don't know, because I feel like you said we kind of around the age of 13 is when we kind of got introduced to MySpace and stuff, but that's kind of when also social media was just taking off and stuff. And now it's like we said, part of everyone's life, and like even young kids are now having phones these days.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and then even with that being said, me saying 13, like our 13 is different from today's 13.
Exactly.
And so even at 13, that's the time that hormones are going crazy and all kinds of stuff, and that's where a lot of the bullying and like real bullying and stuff starts. It's really at teenage years. So I could just see how social media has played negatively for a lot of that stuff, where now we're cyberbullying and shit. I didn't think that was ever really gonna be a thing. I'm gonna go online and say some shit about you, but here we are today. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy world out there. People will say things behind the screen that they won't say in real life. So.
Big time. So my message to you guys is to always make sure, take a break.
Yeah, take a break. I feel like that kind of with kids, like, like I feel like I would probably give them like a time limit, like, oh, you could be on social media at this, like during this time, but like once 8 o'clock hits, something like no social media or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, go outside.
Be a kid. Or be an adult. Even adults need a break.
Honestly, yeah. Go be an adult. Yeah. Do something different than be on your phone. And that's hard for a lot of people. So look at us trying to give you guys some words of wisdom.
Yeah, we kind of went off on there for a while.
Hey. I'm just saying.
And the only thing,
think about how much you use your phone and think about the things you do on it and be like, man, do I really consume myself with this much stuff? Am I really using this phone because of shit I really need, or I'm just on here being nosy or just wondering what everybody else is doing? That's technically being nosy. But yeah, I just say evaluate yourself and look at your screen time on each of these apps.
And make sure you're following us on each of these apps.
Honestly, yes. If you're going to be on those apps, follow us on all of them.
Listen to our podcast, But
shoot, listen to the podcast. It's actually not bad. It's not like, we're getting information and stuff, and you don't even have to be watching us. You can literally listen to us and still get information and stuff like that. So yeah, follow us.
But speaking about consuming, in our next story, this house consumed a lot of Amazon packages. Let me tell you about it. So a pile of packages litters front yard of Tennessee home. So a home in a neighborhood near Chattanooga stands out. It has hundreds of Amazon packages spread across its lawn. A neighbor said new boxes arrive daily and many are half full or empty. People who live in the area have contacted the police and city and written notes to the people who live in the home. So basically, it started off with like 20 packages, and this packages kept coming and coming. And it's like a whole bunch now. Like it's literally hundreds, thousands.
They want thousands of them.
It's like taking up the whole front yard and everything. It's crazy. So yeah, neighbors have had no luck getting help from the city since the house falls under the county property.
The county property?
No, that's what it says. The country property.
Property. I was like, can't be county property.
So yeah, I mean, people are kind of concerned because, like, you know, whatever's in these packages and they're staying outside, like rain and shit. But I'm kind of concerned. Like, I guess it's a good neighborhood. Ain't nobody taking that shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, props out to the neighborhood.
I'm just trying to think about the fact that these people keep ordering.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it makes no sense.
So you keep ordering, but you're not picking up your packages. Like, are they trying to deliver it? And they're like, damn, this is going. I don't even know where my packages are. It's probably at a whole totally different house, and it's just they're like, damn.
Yeah, it kind of like in the stories talks about like something about one of their friends that has a contract with Amazon, and I think he's like getting returns or something, so that he can like resell them or some shit like that.
That makes sense.
But
so he's getting packages faster than he can get rid of them.
I guess, and I guess he has to send them to his to their home for some reason, but like he's just not going there daily or something.
They said it was a lot worse at first, that it was like up to the roof, and lately it's been going down. So somebody is still going and collecting these packages. It's just very, very slowly.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd be like, just free giveaway. Just come out here and take what you want.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, I kind of feel like, I mean, because this one lady was talking about how she's trying to sell her house in the neighborhood, but you know, if someone sees that, it kind of makes it look like the neighborhood's kind of crazy or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. How would you feel about that? If your neighborhood was, or you had like a neighbor and the front yard was just packages,
I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like that person when it says, I could care less, let people live.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like, it's not really my problem.
Now, if it starts flooding over to my property, then that's when I would be upset. But other than that, I can care less.
Yeah.
I feel like even me selling my house, it's packages. It's not like dead bodies or something. Where's the HOA when you need them?
Hey, those HOAs, bro. They be getting you.
Here's a fine.
But yeah, it's a whole bunch of packages. Like I said, I feel like they just need to start getting that shit away.
Tell them bring packages to me. I'd be happy.
But you got anything else on that story, really?
No, not at all. Speaking of Amazon packages, we actually have a next door neighbor who had a package delivered, and that's been there for like months now. Just random.
Yeah, it's like every time I come, it's like it's still there, bro.
Yeah, and
it's not a small package either.
It's huge.
It's huge. Maybe that's why no one's taking it. Maybe it's an old lady that needs help bringing it in.
You know, and a part of me was like thinking that maybe it was somebody who this is worse, like the worst possible thing. Yeah, that's like thinking that somebody ordered it and like that person is still inside the apartment and they just either hurt or something and they can't get to the door. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I
like
would
they fell
just
in the
hate
shower
for
or something.
Yeah, like somebody's really like hurting that apartment and their stuff just sitting out here and like we're just going on about our day. But they haven't put an eviction notice or anything on the door, so I assume that person is okay.
What do they have auto pay, bro?
They might have auto pay until that mug runs out.
Oh yeah, I guess that's crazy though. Like it is kind of concerning to a point. because it's literally been there a month.
Easily over a month.
Easily over a month.
I think it's been a couple months. So, oh well. But
like a week or two, you can be like, oh, they're probably on vacation or something. But a month?
Yeah, I don't know. Last vacation.
Month? Hey, if some people be doing that.
Honestly, they can be coming back next year, and they'd be like, all right. But anyways, we want to move on to the next story.
Let's do it. Yeah. So on the next story, this bride ends up using a mannequin due to her husband or her groom getting food poisoning. So a North Carolina bride made the best of a sticky situation after her groom fell ill with severe food poisoning on their wedding day. So Christine Camere turned what could have been a wedding nightmare into something to smile about when she celebrated her big day alongside a mannequin version of her groom while he was sick in the hospital. So instead of canceling, she had her groom there in spirit, celebrating with what she affectionately called stick Gannon, a rolling steamer with pool cues that were dressed in a suit with Gannon's with her fiance's smiling face mounted on top of the iPad. So I mean, he was electronically there.
Technically, he was.
And the thing is, they already like had to postpone their wedding twice due to the pandemic. So I mean, I feel like at this point you get, and it's the day of, so it's not really, you can't really just like push that shit back.
You can do whatever
you can't just have to do. You got to do what you got to do, right? So
you would be okay if you got married and you weren't there.
I mean, I think I would suck, but if I felt that bad, I would try to fight it. Like, I would do whatever I had to, I guess.
Dang, because who be out there dying?
You may now kiss the bride.
Whoa!
And then you like throw up. Sorry, I
started
a little bit.
Hey, speaking some Japanese, man.
Hey, but would you be okay with it, or would you like how would you approach the situation?
Shit, bro. Postpone that shit again.
Everyone, people are coming from out of town, bro.
We'll do it again in a couple days. Stick around.
That wedding venue, you think you're just gonna
stick around?
Catering,
stick around.
Tuxedo rentals,
stick around.
Hell no, nah. You can't.
Give me a day.
Mm-mm.
Just saying. It was just a picture of him too.
Was it just a picture of him? I thought it was like an iPad.
No, it was just
smiling. Oh, it was an iPad, but okay.
Yeah, but it's just a picture of him on the iPad. Now, shit, at least have me dying in the bed or something. I don't know, like, right? Like a video of me.
I feel like this has to be some type of medicine that can like make you manageable, like presentable, at least like so you can like go through it. Do you think?
You dying? Here's a pill.
I mean, it's a food poisoning.
It can be through.
Have you ever had food poisoning?
Not that I can recall.
That's what I feel like. Me neither. So I can't really say much about it. Is it really that bad?
I guess so. He literally couldn't show up to a wedding.
Maybe he didn't want to get married.
Well, he's still there. He still got married. He still got married.
Yeah. So
he said, "I'm there in spirit." Literally.
Literally. So,
but yeah, that's kind of it.
It would definitely suck from a financial standpoint. Like, you wasted all this money and you're not gonna be able to experience it. But like you said, it would always be like a memory, like a funny memory. I mean, obviously you're gonna remember your wedding, but basically, the Christine described it as bittersweet. Because I mean, she did get married finally, but not the way I'm sure they pictured it all. So,
okay, yeah. You want to get a secret word for this week?
Sure. So if you guys don't remember, we're given a secret word, and you take the first letter of that word, and it creates a singular word.
It's gonna be a 4-letter word at the end of the 4 weeks.
At the end of the 4 weeks, there's gonna be a 4-letter word, and all you have to do is tell us what that word is, and then you get entered into the prize. And remember, it doesn't go in order. So what I guess I was gonna say what was our word last week, but they have to listen to it.
Yeah, listen to last week's episode to catch that word. And this word this week is
Xylophone.
xylophone. Throw an X on that.
So there's an X somewhere in there. So
Well, it's at the beginning of xylophone, but yes, it is somewhere in the word.
yes, yes, so yeah,
So xylophone is the word. It's gonna be big word, big letter, right here. And yeah, be looking forward to that.
yeah, and then make sure to listen next week so you can get the next letter
The third.
or the third letter, not the next letter. Could be the first letter. Now you're probably confused. So let's just
Because like so you all kind of confused. Next letter was fine too. I was just gonna say third word because technically it's still the third word.
No, but yeah, make sure to participate.
Yep.
But besides that, make sure to also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at nowhearmeout.kv. KV. Email us at nowhearmeout.kv at gmail.com. Follow us and subscribe on YouTube at Chris and Vic. Parentheses NHMO.
NHMO.
Make sure to leave us a review on Apple.
5 stars.
And make sure to follow me on TikTok at weirdvic_flips. And follow us on TikTok at Now Hear Me Out Podcast.
Now Hear Me Out Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Catch us on Now Hear Me Out Podcast.
So,
and you can catch me on Instagram at BeastModeChris. The E's are 3s. That's BeastModeChris. The E's are 3s. And make sure you guys click on that subscribe button. If your box is not, if there's not a red bell there, I think is it a red bell? Does it turn red or it turns gray?
I think it turns red once you click it, right?
Okay, so click on that red bell or click on that subscribe button. That bell should be red. And keep tuning in. And
I was really trying to hold that sneeze to the end of the podcast.
keep tuning in with us, and we appreciate you guys checking us out and hearing us out like always. And make sure you guys participate in this week's challenge, which I'll tell you one more time. That is, the challenge is to comment on this video and you get your name into the drawing. It can't get any more easier than that. Just comment in the video.
Just say hi, hello, or you guys suck, or I don't even care.
Yeah, I'll take anything, honestly. But just participate, and you get your name entered into a drawing that you don't nearly have to do anything, but just participate. I don't see how that's hard.
It can't get easier than that, for real.
Yeah, we would like to have more than 3 people getting prizes, but hey, we don't mind. If it's just 3 people, then it's just gonna be 3 people. But hey, they know what's up. So hopefully you guys decide to participate. We appreciate everything. Make sure you guys to share our YouTube and share our Instagram, TikToks, everything. We need some more followers on TikTok, so please go check that out. It's actually pretty funny. Vic has already put 2 videos in there, right?
Yes, 2.
And it's
one's
great.
coming soon.
Yeah, so check it out and let us know what you guys think. And we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.